Greetings and welcome back to video number 2 on surface area of pyramids. And in this particular video lesson, you are going to concentrate on triangular pyramids. What does that mean? That means that we have a triangular shaped base. So, ladies and gentlemen, just a couple things on this one. When we have a triangular shaped base, there is a height to that triangle. When we want to find the surface area of that triangular base, it has a height, just a plain H. It's just called height of the triangle. It's not the same as this height here. This height here is the slant height, because it's the height of the triangular shaped lateral face. So once again, if I break it into a net, I've got the triangular shaped base. It's the red one, and it has a height, a base of 10 and a height of 8.7. This is height of the base, which is different than this slant height. So you got to listen and pay attention to the terminology when it's being used as we go through these examples. So let's do some. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find the surface area of a triangular pyramid, and it says that the pyramid is a regular pyramid. What does that mean? That means the triangular shaped base, this part right here, is regular. That means all three sides are the same length. That means it's an equal lateral triangular base. So we're going to come up here, we're going to do the base. It is a pyramid. So a pyramid. It is a triangular base. So we've got base times height divided by 2 this time. And those numbers for that base, we're looking at, that's why I highlight it. It's got a base length of 9 times the height of that triangular base is 7.8. And I'm going to divide by 2. And when I multiply that together, I get 70.2 divided by 2, which is 35.1. Now I have the lateral faces. That's these triangular shaped lateral faces. Okay? And they have a base of 9. And oh, there's 3 of them. Let's go 3 lateral faces. It's a regular shaped pyramid, so that means every one of those lateral faces is the same exact size. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get into a class, you're going to get some pyramids where they're not all the same, because you don't have to have a regular base. You don't. But that's how we're learning right now to get it down. So 3 lateral faces, they're all the same. And we're going to do 3 times base times height divided by 2. So that's 3 times, well, the base of the lateral face is 9 again. And the slant height is 13. And we're dividing that by 2. And that gives us 117 divided by 2, which gives us 3 times 58.5, which gives us 175.5. And we add that to our base. So we have 35.1, the triangular base, plus the sum of the lateral triangular faces is 175.5. And when you add all that up, you get 210.6. And that is inches squared naturally. Moving right along. Find the surface area of a regular pyramid with a triangular base. Side length 12, height 10, slant height 15. So in this particular case, I don't always have to draw the 3-dimensional. Could I not go like this and say, hey, there's my triangular base right here. There's my triangular base. And that means I have 3 of these babies sticking off of it. I can draw the net. I can draw the net, the vertex, or when these 3 points come together. Well, it told me that it had a side length of 12, so right here is 12, and a height of 10. That means inside this base right here, that's 10. And then I've got a slant height of 15. So I would go like this. and say that that's 15. Now I can go to business. My base times height divided by 2, and that's going to be 12 times 10 divided by 2. That's 120 divided by 2, which is 60. And then I have 3 lateral faces. Wrong color. 3 lateral faces. I'm sure you guys got this down by now. And that's 3 times, well, the lateral face is always a triangle, so base times height divided by 2. The base of that triangular lateral face is 12. The slant height is 15. And we're dividing by 2. And I can simplify right here and make that a 6. And 6 times 15 is, what, 105? What's 6 times 15? Let's make sure this is working right. 6 times 15 is going to give us 90. So 3 times 90. And that would be 270. And then we go like this, and we say that the 60 plus the 270 gives us 330. And that's going to be in our units of centimeters and squared for our surface area of that triangular prism. So you can draw pictures 3-dimensional, or you can draw nets. It all helps. We just have 2 more examples for the night. The first one, use the net to find the surface area of a regular pyramid. We've already done that, but we know this is regular. So when we take this and highlight it, we've got that base, which is the base times the height divided by 2. And that's going to be what? Wow, they already gave us the base area. I didn't even notice that at first. Base area, 43.3 feet squared. So they already gave that to us. How nice. Awesome. And now we're just going to do the lateral faces. There's 3 of them. We know they're the same because it's a regular pyramid. So 3 times base times height divided by 2. That's 3 times. That's 10 and 7. Divided by 2. That's 3 times. And I'm going to go right here and make that a 5. 3 times 35. That's 105. And now I'm adding the 2 together. I'm telling you, you can do this quickly. Especially when they give you the area of the base. Oh my heavens. Plus 105 gives us 148.3. And that's feet. And that's square. And that's the surface area of that pyramid. Nice. We have a real life application. So right here it says, hey, a roof. A roof is shaped like a square pyramid. 1 bundle of shingles covers 30 square feet. How many bundles of shingles should you buy to cover the roof? Well now, ladies and gentlemen, if we're only going to cover the roof, we only need surface area of what? That's right. We only need 4 lateral faces for the shingles. We're not going to put shingles up inside the roof. We're not going to. So we don't need the base of the roof. Okay? So we just need the 4 lateral faces. We don't have a base. No base. We don't put shingles inside. So we have 4 lateral faces. And that is 4 times base times height divided by 2. And so 4 times, well, let's see. We have 18 for the base. We have 13 for the slant height. And we're dividing by 2. 2 goes in there 2 times, so 2. And 18 times 13 is 234. 2 times 234 is 468. And that's going to be feet. And that's squared. But that's not the answer. That is not the total answer. Because the question said, how many bundles of shingles? Well, we know that 30 square feet of shingles are covered by 1 bundle. So we've got to take our 468 and we have to divide that by 30. And what we end up getting is 15.6. So how many bundles do we need to buy? We buy 15? Can we buy 15.6 bundles? Or do we buy 16? That is right. 16 bundles. You'll have a little extra, but that's okay in case some of them break. So 16 bundles. That is the final answer, people. Our quick right. Find the surface area of this regular pyramid. It is a triangular shaped pyramid. So if you can draw a quick picture if you want, or you can draw a net on your paper if you want and label all the things that need to be labeled. And then of course come to class with questions regarding surface area of pyramids. Continue on. 45 quality effort in minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress enough how appreciative I am that every single night we have notes, you commit to putting in 45 solid minutes of quality effort into making yourself better at math. I appreciate it. It's not only better at math, it's better at being a person, an individual, building your character, building your work ethic, all the things that are necessary to be successful as an adult. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you tomorrow.